Hello and good morning to all my lovely dear students. My name is Piyush Sardana and today we are going to discuss a new grammar topic. Already we have discussed articles in my previous video. If you haven't watched it, you can watch it. And today we are going to continue with a new topic, that is adjectives. Okay, so before we continue, I would like to ask you one question. Do you have a bag? Of course, your answer would be yes, I have a bag. Now, if I ask you further question in order to make you elaborate or express what kind of bag you have, then you would be saying, I have like black colored bag. Okay, that is one type of adjective you have explained. Then what brand of bag do you have? That explains second type of brand. Then third one, how many types of bag you have? That explains third type of adjective. So these are different kinds of adjective which are answered by these questions. Okay, when you express any kind of noun or a pronoun, that becomes an adjective. So basically an adjective is something that describes or modifies noun or pronoun in a sentence. Okay, it basically indicates quality, shape, size, duration, feelings, contents, and much more about any noun or pronoun. If you want to note down the definition of adjective, you may note it down from here. So basically an adjective is a word used with a noun or pronoun to add something for its meaning, or you can say it is a word that describes a noun or a pronoun. Okay, using quality, size, shape, feeling, etc, etc. Okay, which answers the question what type or how many, which one, how much. So these are all different types of adjective. So now let's proceed with the types of adjective. That is very important. I want you to note these points down. Okay, and later on after this I'll explain the types of adjective over here. So let's begin. Yeah, the first one is adjective of quality, or you can say it is also known as descriptive adjective. Okay, this type of adjectives show the kind or quality of a person or a thing. For example, John is an honest man. The simple sentence would be John is a man, but in order to explain what kind of man, as I've already said, which answers the question what type, how much, so it explains what type. Okay, so here we are not actually describing the quality of a man, that he is an honest man. So honest here is the word adjective. Okay, in the same way, the foolish cow tried to sing. What type of cow? The foolish cow. See, one thing you can note down over here, adjective is, we are placing the word adjective right before the noun. Okay, right before the noun. So this is a common noun and this is the word adjective placed before the noun. Alright, I hope the first one is clear to you all. So let's proceed with the second one now. Adjectives of quantity. If you go to a shop and you want to buy some kind of rice, okay, let us say 1121 quality rice or basmati rice. So what would you be asking the shopkeeper? That I want 1000 grains of rice, or I want 1 kg rice. Of course, you would be asking the shopkeeper to give you 1 kg rice. See, there are many things that are sold in quantity rather than numbers. Of course we can count the number of grains of rice, but that is not making any sense because rice is sold in quantity. In the same way sugar is also sold in quantity. Okay, so this type of adjective, the adjectives of quantity, is something which show how much of a thing is meant. Okay, like example is I ate some rice. Have you eaten rice? Yes, I have eaten. How much rice have you eaten? I have eaten some rice. So some, make it sure that some is used with both countable as well as uncountable. Okay, there is less sugar in the jar or in the box. Okay, in the container. There is less milk in the jug. There is much milk in the jug. Okay, so and the next one is he has lost all his wealth. So wealth is uncountable. I hope it is clear, and let's proceed with the next one. The third type of adjective is adjectives of number. Okay, and it is divided further in two categories, but we'll explain that. Okay, this type of adjectives show how many persons or things are met, or in what order a person or thing stands. Adjective of number answer the question how many. Always you will be able to find out what type of adjective it is if the sentence is giving the answer of the question how many. So that clearly makes a sense that it is countable. Like there are no pictures in this book. No. Most boys like football. Okay, or if I want to add on, 3 students of my class have got first position. Okay, so if I say that many students are studying seriously during this lockdown. Now if someone asks me how many, and I don't know how many, but I know that there are many, so that makes me define the indefinite adjectives. Okay, so adjectives of numbers are of two types further. The first one is definite normal numeral adjectives which denote an exact number like 1 2 3 or first second third. Okay, so the number 1 2 3 4 5 6 up to infinity, these are called cardinals. You must be knowing if you have gone through this topic in maths. And the other one, these are called ordinals, which are showing the position. Okay, now the next one, the indefinite numeral adjectives. These do not denote an exact number like all, no, many, few, some, any, certain, several, sundry. Okay, all, few, of course they can be counted, but we are not sure as to how much. We are not sure how many are being talked about. Okay, so I hope it is clear. The next one is distributive numeral adjectives. It refers to each one of a number. It is not about the number of members here in a group. It is about referring to each one member in a group. Like suppose in my class there are 36 students, so I would be saying this is a special homework and I want each one of you to complete it by Monday itself. So I am referring to each one here. Okay, I'm not counting the numbers here, I'm talking to each one. Okay, the examples here are given. Each boy must take his turn and neither accusation is true. Accusation means इल्जाम. कोई भी इल्जाम जो लगाया वो सच नहीं है. I hope it is clear. And the next one is demonstrative adjectives. So this type of adjectives point out which person or thing is meant. Okay, and demonstrative adjectives are always pointed out when we talk about someone or something. Okay, and the four words are this, that, these, those. This, that, these, those. These are also demonstrative words. When we when we point out our finger at something. Okay. All right. So they also answer the question which type. Okay. This boy. Which boy? This boy. The one which I am pointing out my finger at is stronger than John. I hate such things. Which kind of things, or what kind of things? Such things which are lying in front of me, or which are being done in front of me. Okay. So the next one is these mangoes are sour. Sour means these are not ripe. ये खट्टे हैं, and you can say these are not raw. If the opposite of ripe is raw, and sour means खट्टे, the opposite of sour is sweet. So these mangoes are sour. We are talking about something here. We are pointing out at something. Okay, something that is happening in front of us. I don't like these people. I love these videos. I love these kind of movies. Okay, so I hope it is clear. The next one is interrogative adjectives. Interrogative, the word, the title itself shows that when we are going to ask question, the police has come for interrogation. So interrogation means to ask questions. Okay, so interrogative adjectives are three types: what, which, and whose. Okay, what kind of a man he is. Wherever you find a question mark and the type of adjective is being asked from you, you have to simply and blindly trust it to be interrogative adjective. Okay, so that's very easy, and the examples here are: what manner of a man is he, which way shall we go, and whose book is this. I hope it is clear. The next one is possessive adjectives. Often it is found in class and among many people that they fight for their belongings, that this book belongs to me, or this is my book, or that chair is mine, or he went to see his or visit his fiancée, or his he got his leg broken. Okay, so wherever we find possessive pronoun, his, mine, our, your, okay, so there we use possessive adjectives. He was beaten at his, so his possessive adjective, his own game. I saw it with my own eyes. Shreya went to meet her friend. So I hope it is clear. If you have any doubt, you can ask it from me on WhatsApp, or during the live class that occurs. Okay, the next one and the last one is, it is very important, proper adjectives. As I discussed in the very beginning, describing the quality of my bag, that it is an Adidas bag. Okay, so in the same way, the Indian soldiers, see, India is a noun, and I've used that noun as an adjective here. So when we use a noun as an adjective, we call it proper adjectives. So this type of adjectives describe people, places, and things, but they are based on names, and therefore they need to be capitalized. Okay, as it is given over here. So that gives an indication to you how to find out proper adjectives, they are always capitalized. They always begin with a capital letter. Okay, like the Spanish language, okay, or the French food. So these are all proper adjectives. The examples given here are: I love Italian food, or he writes in an almost Shakespearean style. Shakespeare was a very famous playwright, you must be knowing, and he was a big dramatist. Okay, he has composed many couplets as well and sonnets as well. So I hope you know about him. Okay, so with this we are done with different kinds of adjective. Okay, and in order to have a little practice, let us continue with some practice work over here, some sentences. So I'm not going to discuss the answer right away. I just want you to go through all these sentences and then I'll discuss. In the first one, see what you have to do. You have to identify the adjectives in the following sentences and state their kind. The first one I'm going to tell you as an example. The rest of the parts are supposed to be done by you only. Tokyo is a big city. Now the nouns here are Tokyo and city, but adjective always comes before a noun. So big here is going to be adjective. So here you are supposed to write big, and now you have to tell the type of adjective it is. What type of city it is? It is a big city. So I am describing it with quality. So it becomes adjective of quality. Okay, big, small, short, long, these are all qualities of something or some person. So the next one is she ate some rice. So now you are going to tell what type of adjective and which word is the adjective, or what type of adjective it is. Okay, I'm just waiting for a few seconds and then I'll continue on the next page. Alright. The foolish crow opened his mouth to sing. Keep in mind that adjective always comes before the noun. The next one is he has little patience. Little. Next is he has lost all of his wealth, or he has lost his all wealth. Next, we did not receive sufficient rain this year. We did not receive sufficient rain this year. So I hope you have done. Okay, now let's discuss the answers. So the answer here is, the first sentence was Tokyo is a big city. So big is an adjective and it is an adjective of quality. That this is a particular sentence which I already discussed. So let's proceed with the next one. She ate some rice. So some is the adjective here, but how much rice did she eat? We are not sure. We don't know how much. So it becomes adjective of quantity. Okay. It is uncountable. Rice is uncountable, so it comes in quantity. Okay. The next one is the foolish crow. Crow here is a noun and foolish is an adjective. And what type of crow? The foolish crow. So it clearly shows that it is a adjective of quality. He has little patience. Little patience. How much patience? Little patience. How much exactly? I don't know. 10%, 12%. How? I don't know. So he just has little patience. So little is uncountable and it comes in quantity. Okay. Next. He has lost all of his wealth. All is again quantity. Okay, because wealth is uncountable. And the last one is we did not receive sufficient rain. So sufficient also comes in quantity. Okay, less rain, sufficient rain, much rain. So all of this will come in quantity. We are not talking about raindrops, we are talking about rain here. Okay, so I hope it is clear to you all. In the next video I'll be sending you the worksheet. Okay, and I want you to just go through them, and the answers will be disclosed in that same video as well, or in the next video, so that I can get the answers first and then I'll share the video. Okay, so with this, thank you very much for watching, and start practicing it and start learning the types of adjective. And thank you, have a nice day and enjoy your day. Thank you, and keep liking my videos, and keep subscribing it if you haven't subscribed, so that you may get latest video updates. Thank you.